Good day, students. Good luck for your educational 11 preliminary examinations that is forthcoming. And I have already presented to you the topic that I am going to deliver, to tackle or to teach you today. That my learning objectives or learning outcomes, you should be able to differentiate the big agencies with the depth ed, and must know also the acronyms of TEDP, PPST, and NCPS, TS. The first part of our coverage. The big agencies are the TEI. What is meant by TEI? This is not arranged in any orders, in any order. This is arranged in any order. There is no sequence. There is no chronological order as to the hierarchy of the agencies. They are all the same with different functions. TEI is Teachers Education Institutions, and CHED is Commission on Higher Education. DepEd is Department of Education. PRC is Professional Regulations Commissions, and CEC is Civil Service Commissions. What is the function of this TEI? The TEI in the Philippines develops teachers and provides collaborative materials for the educations. This agency functions as develop teachers. TEIs prepare teachers to educate students. They develop teachers. Next, they create collaborative materials. The TEI are the higher education institutions that prepare teachers for their classroom. They offer teachers education programs, including undergraduates and graduates, degrees and certificates. Teacher education institutions also collaborate with schools and to provide internship and field study opportunities for student teachers. The responsibility of the teaching education institutions, they develop learning materials. The teachers education institutions create contextualized learning materials that meet the needs of the specific cultures. They prepare also teachers. Teachers education institutions, they provide pre-service teachers with the knowledge and skills to enter in the teaching professions. They also provide service teachers with professional development opportunities. And they collaborate with schools, teachers education institutions. The teacher education institutions work with public and private schools to provide internships and field study opportunities for student teachers like your professional education, Prof Ed. Teachers education institutions supervise student teachers. Teacher education institution faculty members supervise and evaluate students teachers of campus activities. Even outside, they are still monitoring us. They are still supervising us. What people can say about you in that community. Are you good to be teacher? Are you dignified as a teacher? They design also the courses. TEIs, teacher education institutions, design courses that are flexible and innovative to meet the needs of teachers and students. Teacher education institutions or TEIs and the Commission on Higher Education or CHED. Teacher education and institutions are recognized by the CHED, Commission on Higher Education. TEIs work with the CHED and the Department of Education to ensure that programs meet the standards and guidelines set by these agencies. Now let's proceed to the CHED, Commission on Higher Education. The Commission on Higher Education or CHED is a government or agency in the Philippines that regulates and promotes quality higher education. CHED's functions include ensuring academic freedom. CHED protects academic freedom to promote intellectual growth, research, and learning. Next, CHED setting standards. CHED sets minimum standards for higher education programs and institutions. Next, authorizing projects. The CHED authorizes academic projects to ensure quality control and benchmarking fulfillment. Next, recommending budgets. CHED recommends budget for public higher education institutions to the Department of Budget and Management. CHED also assess the quality of education and trainings. That is under the Improvement Access. And CHED also develop competencies. CHED develop competencies of graduates and faculties. Enhancement of excellence. CHED develops excellence in colleges and universities. Now, promoting ethical government. CHED promotes ethical and innovative governance in higher education institutions. Building human capital. CHED also builds the country human capital and innovation capacities or capacity. Improving economic conditions. CHED improves the economic conditions of the Philippines through quality education. Next is PRC, known as the Professional Regulation Commission. Professional Regulation Commissions. It is a government agencies in the Philippines that regulates and licenses professionals. The PLC's functions include licensing. The PLC issues professional licenses to ensure that professionals are competent. Next, enforcing laws. The PLC enforces laws and regulations that govern the practice of professions and setting standards. The PLC sets standards for professionals' practice and ethics. Next, developing professionals. The PLC helps develop a pool of professionals for the economy, commerce, governance, and industry. Publishing informations. The PLC publishes informations about registered professionals, such as the number of registered architects, civil engineers, and interior designers. Sorry, I stammer, bulol ako dahil I got mild stroke. Bear with me. Now we go to the Civil Service Commissions in the Philippines, It is the central personnel agency of the government. It is responsible for the following functions. Promoting values. The CSC promotes values such as integrity, efficiency, responsiveness in the civil service. Next, enforcing merit system. The CEC enforces the merit system for all levels of civil service. Next, developing policies. The CEC develop policies, standards, and guidelines for the civil service. Managing compensation. The CEC manages compensation and position classification in the civil service. Next is conduct exams. The CEC conducts the civil service exams twice a year to determine if applicants are eligible for government works. Next, providing rulings. The CEC provides rulings on the civil service matters, which are binding on all government agencies. Next, appointing and disciplining. The CEC appoints and disciplines its own employees and officials. Next, researching. The CEC researches and experiments with ways to motivate public officials and employees. The CEC is one of the three independent constitutional commissions in the Philippines. We have this acronym like TEDP, PPST, NCPS, NCPSTS. TEDP stands for Teacher Education and Development Programs or Program. PPST, Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers or for Teacher. Again, Philippine Professional Standard for Teacher. NCPSTS on the other hand, National Competency-Based Teacher Standard. We are done with the topic involving tackling or touching the five big agencies with the DepEd. And we are now ready to touch on the 7 Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers domain and 38 strands. The 7 domains establish clear expectation for teachers and guide their professional development. The domains help improve education quality in the Philippines by providing a framework for teachers' performance. Purpose: set standards. The domains establish clear expectations for teachers' quality and performance. Next, guide development. The domains provide frameworks for teachers to grow professionally. Next, improve education. The domains help improve education quality by guiding teachers to be more effective. Let us now go to the 7 domains. First is content, knowledge, and pedagogy. Teachers should know what to teach and how to teach it. Second, number 2, learning environment. Teacher should maintain a learning focused environment. 3. Diversity of learners. Teachers should respond to learners' diversity. Fourth, curriculum and planning. Teachers should plan and design effective instruction. Nag-record ako ba? Next is assessment and reporting. Teachers should use variety of assessment tools. Next is community linkages and partnerships. That means connection or linkages. Teachers should establish community relationships. And number 7, personal growth and personal development. Means teachers should engage in professional reflections and assume responsibility for personal learnings. The 7 domains as in all-inclusive approach nurtures the highest growth or potentials of each child. of each learners. To ensure ensure the maximum for memorizing these enumerations, it is represented by CLDCA. C stands for content, knowledge, and pedagogy. L, learning environment. D, diversity of learners. C, curriculum and planning. A, assessment and reporting. The 6 and 7, CSP. C stands for community linkages and partnerships. P, personal growth and professional development. To memorize that, it will come out in the preliminary examinations. So we are done for this coverage today for a preliminary examination in Educ 11. If you have questions, you can post that in the comment below and I will answer it if I have time. If circumstances warrants me to answer that, allow me to answer that. If I am not busy. Or you reserve your questions and you can post questions the next time we meet online. Thank you and good luck. Pray. Do the best and God will take the rest. Thank you and it's my time now to say goodbye. See you in the next video. Thank you and stay safe. Until then, this is Banjelo de Cristo. Sorry, I got stammer, bulol-bulol ako because of my stroke. So bear with me. Again, good luck, students, learners.